We're so back, spinning the wheel yet again, seeing which random preset we're going to play today. This is all in preparation for the next tournament here, and it looks like it's going to be Seeker. Alrighty, new tournament, new fun stuff, new presets. Let's go check it out. Alrighty, guys, it's time to play some Seeker. This is a preset that is first castle only. So we're going to be spending all of our time here in the first castle looking for all the Vlad relics and also looking for that portal spell, which will warp us to the final area of the game. That's the plan. The other thing that's fun about this tournament that's going to be going on is it's a teams tournament. So I'm just trying to refresh myself on these presets, but it's going to be a 2v2 situation where for each race, one person is actually doing the race. The other person is scouting the other team, and you can give information to your teammate. So for example, if I see my teammate is like going to, I don't know, Alchemy Lab, and I just saw the opponent go to, I don't know, Outer Wall instead, and they find like Soul of Bat, I can tell them, hey, they just found Soul of Bat. Go there. You know what I mean? So screen cheating is allowed. Stream sniping is allowed, which is very funny. It's a very silly tournament with lots of silly ideas, but it's also going to be a lot of fun. It's a very new way to think about randomizer tournaments going forward. So it should be a good time. And as always, if you're watching on Dragon Blitz Daily, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for your boy, or else I will be eternally sad and crying. Yeah, cheating is allowed. It's the first tournament that allows cheating. It's true. No one has ever cheated in a competition before this. There's a lot of other fun rules, like for example, items always drop from enemies. This is like a hard-coded into every single preset, which is fun. Karma coin already? Chat, we can't be doing this. We can't. You're addicted, bro. I have to cut you off somewhere. Surely, right? Other question, I guess, is death here? The answer is yes. Okay, that's fine. We could have skipped death, maybe. But also, my gear wasn't even that good. So, like, I don't know. I lose a Zircon and a shitty sword. I'd actually prefer to not use my library card early if I don't have to there. I think all shortcuts are open, so I theoretically could have gone to the caverns to skip death. Maybe, but it's probably not worth it, to be honest. Besides, we'll get some money from these guys right quick. And Spike Breaker. Alrighty. So I think now we want a library card, right? This isn't open. Yeah, I mean, we have money. So now we library card. Yeah, the warps aren't open. But you said the shortcuts were open, so I would assume that shortcut would be open, you know what I mean? But I guess defining that as a shortcut is a little, you know, strange perhaps. What's in the shop? Cheap Holy Sword is probably just going to be the buy. Knuckle Duster, I hardly... Drac Tunic, also probably the buy. And yep, that's what we're doing. Drac Tunic. And... Holy Sword.
Farewell for now.
And of course the double secret boots to be double tall. Damn, I'm huge now. Imagine wearing 2 pairs of boots. Barack Obama's fucking dog is on the list. Spoilers! What the fuck? Also, what? Okay. Sure. Why not? I mean, I'll take it. Ice Brand. Oh yeah, we've already killed those guys. So the fact that these are guaranteed drops is quite interesting. I wonder if that changes like your routing at all. Ever. Leapstone. That's huge. Plus we got the spaghetti. It's fucking over. Whoa. You know who isn't on the list? God? I hope so. Or I hope he's not. That'd be strange. What's he doing? Fairy card? That's not even randomized. Thank God it wasn't the shield rod. Fish hate rods. It's true. If it was a rod of any kind, I'd freak out. Opal circlet, nice. That'd be a fun custom weapon. A fishing rod. You just slap a fish around at the end of a rod. I'll grab the Dark Blade. I think it is slightly stronger than Maulblung, but I could be wrong. Also, that library card is big. Huge even. Very bigly. Massive. Throbbing. Dude, getting free enemy drops all the time is overwhelming. I'm like, getting like 10,000 items per second, not knowing what the fuck to do with my life. We have the library card, so it's not even worth. And we get infinite library cards, basically. We want to go to Outer Wall. No, we want to go to either Castle Keep or to Colosseum with this setup, so I'm going Colosseum. Theoretically, we need to do... Oh, another Maulblung, thanks. Theoretically, we need to do Spirit Orb at some point. But, like, I don't know. Whatever. Fist of Tulkas. Mystic Pendant. Fist of Tulkas. Can I get Jack Black saying Fist of Tulkas in the same cadence as Flint and Steel? Thank you. Did I see South Park roasting? First of all, no, I haven't seen South Park in close to a decade at this point. I forgot they still made those. But also, I don't know, man. It's hard to get excited about anything. But no, I did not see it. Idea, we can have a Journament instead of a tournament? You're on to something. Keep cooking. Interesting. I mean, I'll grab it, so. They did a $1.5 billion deal? Is that what you're telling me? With Paramount yesterday, and is trying to bait Trump to sue Paramount. Interesting. Also, library card? This is the rare drop. Okay, that's still fine. I'm going to grab the shortcut. Wait, it's already opened, isn't it? It's already open. Okay, what part of all shortcuts opened is actually true? I've been lied to? Eldritch, where's the shortcuts? I'm glad I decided to check. Damn, bro. I said I believe. Bro doesn't even know his own tournament. I can always be wrong. You know what? I can agree to that, because I am the same. I can always be wrong, too. Every time I'm wrong, take a shot, guys. What's this? My entire audience has died of liver failure? Fuck. That quickly? Really? Damn. All right. Also, you're telling me they're going to make 5 more years of South Park? That's unbelievable. Like, I literally don't, like, I guess. I don't know, man. Probably the end, though. That's the thing about the world we live in. Nothing will ever die. The only thing that will kill something is if it's unprofitable. We can sling around our dehydrated, dead corpses all we want, all over the world. Forever and ever. Ow! 40 damage. Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's no reason to make new things when, like, the new thing is not a means-tested, perfect, you know, encapsulation slash nostalgia. I don't know. I remember having a conversation with my dad, I want to say, like 10 years ago about, I think I was like either doing something with like Yu-Gi-Oh cards or something like that. And he was like, "You still have those?" And I was like, "Yeah, they still make new ones." Or something. It was either Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon or something. I forget what. And he was like, "It's just so weird that like that shit was popular when you were a kid." And at this point, I'm an adult, mind you. Not much of an adult, but an adult. And he was just lamenting the idea that, like, when he grew up, there was nothing from your childhood that stayed around and became your personality into adulthood. It's just a completely different world now. And sometimes I think about that. I guess comic books is the closest thing. But even then, comic books weren't, like, that popular, I guess? Maybe? I don't know. It's literally comics. Is the only thing I can think of. Disney movies? Yeah, but they weren't making sequels to Snow White until the 2020s. Cats? Okay, Cats isn't real. That's a fever dream. Aladdin 2 came out in the 90s. It was direct to fucking VHS. That shit never played in theaters. I refuse to believe Aladdin 2 played in a single theater. And you can't prove to me otherwise, because I won't believe it. I'll say you AI'd it or something. You asked Grok to come up with the source. That's not real. Now, Aladdin 3, we all saw that in theaters. It's the greatest movie of all time. Oh, shit! Dude, this gravity jump looks crazy. Big fan. Return of Jafar was definitely direct to VHS. Yeah, AKA not real. Anyways. Bisexual gravity boots. If it's Alucard using them, you can just call them the gravity boots. Let's be real, bro. Come on now. I think Alucard said trans rights at least once, surely. Someone can pull up the quote. I guess, yeah, Star Wars, I think, is the closest. Star Wars and comic books was the closest thing. But also, I think the reason why that conversation stuck with me is, one, it's much more common now, I feel like. And two, I think it also affirmed to me that my dad's not a fucking nerd. He is a nerd, don't get me wrong. But it's, like, not the same. I'm just trying to tell you, my dad's so cool he can beat up your dad, is what I'm saying. Unless your name is DeCosmic Brownie, then in that case, it's probably a draw, if I had to guess. Probably a stalemate. I don't know. I haven't done the math yet. Nice, right in my orphan face. Don't. What? Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Fuck. I guess I lose. Damn. The reason I bring up that story in the first place is just to be like, apropos of nothing, We really haven't let go of the past, says the guy playing a game from 1997. Your dad could be FDB Daily's dad? Probably, yeah. For sure. That guy's a pussy. And he smells bad. I bet he smells like fish. But like the bad kind, not like me. I smell like good fish. Fresh fish, if you will. This check is probably bad, but also I need to find Vlad relics, so YOLO. Dude, the more I'm thinking about it, the meta for this tournament is going to be so toxic. Oh, yeah. Dude, finding this relic is crazy. Because I'm thinking about it. If I know every place my opponent has gone to, I can basically force them to do all the bad checks. But then it's like mutually assured destruction. It's like a Cold War where neither of us wants to fire the nuclear bomb, aka go to the merman statue location. Because if my opponent does it, then I'll do it. I don't know. Something about it's crazy. There's some weird meta stuff going on that I'd have to... I haven't done the game theory on it yet, but something about FNAF is involved, I'm sure. Are you watching their screen? Yes, that is part of the tournament. Screen peeking is not only allowed, it's encouraged, and also the meta. That's the part that makes it funny. Congratulations on creating a tournament that's basically the prisoner's dilemma. It's not cheating, it's allowed. I don't know. I guess my question to you guys, when is the last time a new IP came out that you felt like is genuinely really cool and worthy of being a new IP, I guess? That's like buzzworthy, I guess. Because I feel like you guys are going to name some niche stuff, which is fine. Because that's like kind of the point that I'm making, is that the new stuff is just niche. Portal? Bro, that's from 2005. Lies of P? True! And it was kind of a cult classic in a way. We have a Spike Breaker. We should go down here. A ton of anime has mass market appeal. True, I forgot. Thing Japan. Yeah, fuck. Dude, I forgot. Thing Japan completely breaks my worldview of the world being stagnant. Yeah, could the play be doing weird routes? I'm thinking not necessarily doing weird routes. You just do the most efficient route that you can think of. And you basically are like, I'm going to force my opponent to make the risk to check out of the way locations, and I'll get the info from those. However, you then open yourself up to, well, if my opponent gets lucky and checks like 2 out of the way locations that I don't want to check, and both of them pay off, I now have like a 4-minute disadvantage to catch up or something like that. So it is a weird prisoner's dilemma, in a way. But it is fun. Bayonetta, yeah. I guess my question is, in the last 2 years, has there been any new IP that you think has like broken out into the mainstream? Or has been like worthy of the praise that it receives? Expedition 33 probably is that. For a lot of people, I myself haven't really seen anything or played any of it because I'm not much of a long, drawn-out RPG kind of guy. Fuck me. But yeah, I've heard good things about The Witness. That is a little older now, though. Time moves so fast. I don't know. I think it's a mix of both. We're definitely seeing a mix of, especially in the indie sphere, indie movies, indie animations, indie video games. That is where the innovation lies, is small independent teams who are not beholden to large investors, but instead can reach people directly via social media. That is where the creativity actually lies for pretty much all things. With some exceptions, of course. Ow. And the studios that are quote-unquote too big to fail are also too big to do anything interesting at the same time. Because they are beholden to too many corporate interests who just want a return on investment. Which is, like, just how the system works. I'm not saying that as a derogatory thing necessarily. I'm just saying that as, like, that is how the system works. I'm excited for the release of something created a while ago, but it's still relevant today. The files. Yeah, the list. That list was made... They started that list a long time ago, actually. And there's a lot of hype about releasing it. Bro, dude, imagine in the announcement trailer... This summer. Big names you've been waiting for. A star-studded cast. An unlikely team-up that you've never seen coming. The biggest crossover since Endgame. What? Bro, they got Donald Trump and Bill Clinton on this? Yo, dude, this is bigger than Endgame. This crossover is insane. Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to jail, guys. This is the last stream you'll ever see me. The CIA is putting me on... They're putting me in Alligator Alcatraz. It's fucking over, dude. I'm going to ask this every single video from now on. Chat, why do you watch this fucking... Why do you watch these videos? Why do you watch this stream? Surely this is incoherent nonsense to, like, 99% of people, right? Ah. Wait. I don't have fucking... Shit. What do I do? Wait. What do I... It's just a flight location? Is next progression? I guess. We're probably gonna find Merman statue or Mist first. That's a little unfortunate, but... But wait, Bat and Echo are not in the complexity chain because there was nothing at Spikebreaker, which means it's gonna be the rings, probably. Yeah. It's gonna be the rings. Hi, Dragon Blitz here, and I'm in the sewer. Chat. If you don't know what we're talking about, you gotta watch the stream. You gotta stay tuned to the stream. That's where all the good bits show up. Twitch.tv/DragonBlitz. Oh, god damn it. It is Merman statue. Fuck. Wait, was Gravity Boots actually down there? Never mind. Then this route isn't that bad, right? Yeah, because we found Gravity Boots at Scylla. Yeah. Okay. Then I guess we go back. But we are still missing... Ooh. No, we go to Castle Cape. We got to go to Castle Cape. I stopped paying attention. Was the coin flipped? Oh, absolutely not. We started that gamble 20 minutes ago. Here, you guys... You've been patient. There you go. Okay. I'm starting to think these coins are rigged, guys. I think that's heads 79 times in a row. Surely it can't be heads again, right? It's impossible. Where's my katana? Oh, two-hand. Nope, that's throw two. I'm throwing. Two-hand. Yah, Satsuna. Never mind. Where is my... Jesus Christ. Moblung. Wait, the other way around. You need to be here. Do the spell. Trust me. This menuing is going to pay off, because watch this shit. You've never seen this shit before. Real shit. What's... I'll go Herald Shield. 2 shields. Wait, actually, what happens if I put an Alucard shield on my other shield? Are they both? I swear to God, if this is Chrysogram. Okay, it's just Vorpal Blade. Probably still worth equipping Vorpal Blade, actually, but still. fish. You guys see that movement? And they say I'm washed. Joke's on you. You can't wash what's already wet. Because I'm a fish. Sometimes I wonder, man. Did you know the fish has the list and knows the bush did 9/11? I swear to God, it's going to get to the point where they're like, we need to distract people from everything. They're just going to release every fucking known conspiracy file. They're going to be like, yep, aliens are at Area 51. Bush did do 9/11, and we have him on video explaining it. And everyone's going to be like, yeah, we already know. But the list, though? But where's the list? I know they already started with the MLK shit. It's just very funny. Aurochs? Alchemy Lab. We'll go Alchemy Lab. We can also do Castle Entrance because we have the Power of Wolf. Yeah. This list belongs in a museum, yeah. Maybe the moon landing was actually real and the list is there. Yeah. True. They're going to be like, okay, the first moon landing was real. All the other ones were fake, though. That's going to be the plot twist. Ah, I knew it. Yep, I knew it. I was telling you guys, it's the second moon landing that gets you. Ooh, we need that, yeah. Because that's probably going to be Final Vlad, if I had to guess. Although, so that means Gold Ring is probably locked behind Mist. Okay. Keep that in mind. And we still need 2 random Vlads. I am trying to keep up with the seed a little bit. I'm not trying to actually throw. However, I am still joking around with you guys. How opened the cave merman? First of all, I'm not a merman, I'm a fish man. It's slightly different. But I could see the confusion. Second of all, which cave? If you would like to ask the question in Spanish and then somebody can maybe translate it for you, that's fine. I appreciate you trying to speak in English, though, since I don't understand Spanish. But I appreciate you. I will give you permission to ask in Spanish so that way I can try and help you. Or somebody in chat might be able to help you as well. Oh, that room? The one with the jewel sword? That's what I was thinking as well, but I wanted to be sure. You have to go through the breakable little cave, left and right as both wolf and as bat. Yeah, exactly. I'm not... Look, on the internet, I don't expect everybody to always speak English perfectly. I don't speak English perfectly. But sometimes you just gotta gut check people when it sounds weird and be like, okay, did you like typo something? Or is English not your first language? Because if you typoed something, I am gonna rib you a little bit because it's funny. If English isn't your first language, I'm not gonna make fun of you. So if you ever typo in this chat, just pretend like you don't understand English. Oh, so you speak English? No, just that last sentence in this one explaining it. What? English is a strange language and deserves to be made fun of. It's true. Okay, exactly. Yo, we got the soul of bat. Sheesh. Okay, we're getting to the point now where Merman is, yeah, we go down for Merman because that's going to be missed, and then it's a 50-50 type shit. Yeah. Ooh, I like the little pinkish purple trails as well. Every time the color randomizer shows up and the color is cool, I'm happy. It's just a little dopamine hit. Not completely. Okay. The Family Guy joke they stole from Kids in the Hall. Look, Family Guy stole many of things. Like my heart. Nah, I'm just kidding. What's the phrase? Good artists borrow, great artists steal. The guy who said that probably is a fucking serial plagiarist. What do you mean they steal? That sounds like an excuse to me. He didn't even come up with the quote on his own. That's what I'm saying. Yerp. Form of piss. Missed. Then we library card. We check that, and then we check the rest. Yeah. Brazilians do be like, come to Brazil and it's definitely worth it. One of these days I'm gonna have to go. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, joke's on you guys. I'm actually moving to Brazil, and I'm trying to keep it a secret because I don't want people to, you know. The world wouldn't be able to handle themselves. Ah, it's nothing. Damn. I was considering skipping this and going straight to, friggin' stinky-ass, doo-doo-ass, Allrox's quarters first, but it's like I used the library card, you know? It just kind of made sense to do this first since I was already here, but... Come to BGS, it's like Comic-Con, but in Brazil. Maybe. I've talked about, especially if there's like a speedrunning convention going on, in particular, that could be a great excuse to do some international travel. But that'll probably be like a while from now. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. My number one priority is surviving moving across the country. Also, I went the wrong way. If I can survive that, then we'll start focusing on, you know, fun stuff. Yeah, I gotta escape Alligator Alcatraz first. The Everglades are no joke, man. They're no joke. I have pushed my update to Medici.com. I hope everyone likes it. It's updated already? Oh, God. Ruh-roh. Yo, you guys aren't ready for this tech. Watch this. I'm skipping Allrox. The reason being, I have to come back this way anyways once I get Gold Ring from, presumably, the Silver Ring location. So there's no reason to do it now. However, This check is much faster, so we're going to do this one first. And if it's a Vlad relic, I'm a fucking genius. It's that easy, folks. Now watch that the fucking somehow the gold ring is not here. I don't think it's possible for it to not be here, but that would be funny. He's so humble. That's why we watch him. The most humble man in the world. I'm more humble than anyone else who's ever lived. It's true. And there it is. Yup. My one play of the game, my pog, if you will. I'm but a humble fish. To be fair, I did every other check in the game, so. The humble fish. Yup. Alrighty. My MP is a little low, but I think it's... should be enough to get to the save room. I don't even remember if I have a mana prism or not. I'll be real. I don't even think it's worth checking. It's probably not even worth opening the menu unless I have multiple. But even then, this is enough MP to get to where I need to go. Ah! Nice. This is a fast seed. All things considered. Like this, I did every check in the game. Granted, it's only first castle. It was still pretty fast. I think in a tournament setting, I'd probably do stuff like skip Succubus, maybe. I don't know. But for a full clear, I'm feeling pretty good about it. Yeah, we just had to find the portal spell, which is guaranteed to be the complexity location, which basically guarantees it to be here. It's complexity 7. I didn't do the count, but this is the only high complexity location left in the game. So it has to be here that I haven't checked. The only other location we haven't checked is Alrox, and Alrox is only locked behind Flight and Transformation, which we got very early. Skipping would have gone bad. That is true. Skipping would have gone bad, but I'm just talking out loud. What I would have done differently maybe in a tournament situation. In this scenario, it worked out, but... Ooh, the other thing that's going to be funny is, like, knowing your opponent is ahead of you if you're doing the same route could change things. You might even intentionally allow your opponent to be slightly ahead of you. Ooh, the meta is going to be so fucked up for this tournament. Knowing that you can stream snipe, it's so funny. Also, this is a very apt location for the portal spell. Both teams stalling. No, you go first. No, you go first. No, you go first. But it is a bit of a risk if you let your opponent check things first on purpose. That's what I was talking about earlier, where you intentionally skip things like Succubus, intentionally skip things like Mermaid Statue, things that are like kind of out of the way, but your opponent is likely going to do first if they're doing a quote-unquote standard route. So it basically forces them to take the priority on losing time, potentially, and then you get the info of like, ah, there was nothing there, you can skip it. Especially Succubus. I feel like Succubus, it's a really bad EV to do first. And there it is, the game crashed somehow. Yep. I think it's because I have the wrong, oh, it's the name probably, right? Maybe? I don't know. The game crashed though, and we win! Yay! We did it! YouTube, if you crashed your car while watching this stream, I am not liable for it, but you can still comment that that happened below. God, this video is so funny, I'm going to cross 5 lanes without looking type shit. Join the live streams on twitch.tv/DragonBlitz, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy, everybody. Bye-bye.